We can all agree that internal systems can be a nightmare sometimes. To organize a business trip, for example, 5 people need to approve the budget document. This document gets copied several times via email, and at the end of the process, the latest updated version is nowhere to be found. And the budget document is just one of the 10 things on the checklist. It takes ages. To help see the big picture and avoid unnecessary repetition of tasks and paperwork, service designers use a tool called the User Journey Map. A user journey map visually maps out your journey through a service or, say, a system of office procedures to reveal individual tasks as a part of a big system. This helps us uncover the flaws, such as repetition or a long waiting time, which could actually be connected to a seemingly unrelated task at the opposite end of the timeline. Sometimes the obvious pain point isn't actually what's causing the problem. Think of it in terms of an ant farm. An ant worker, let's be quirky and call it Jim, spends his days collecting material and bringing it back inside the nest. Out and back again. Since Jim is a part of a massive community, he has a specific repetitive job that exhausts him. At the end of the day, he is so tired he falls asleep in seconds. There might be a way to reduce Jim's workload by choosing a different path through the nest or sharing it with an ant that isn't so overworked. But Jim doesn't know any better. This is how he has always done it. At night, Jim dreams a very strange dream. He is magically turned into a human who is inspecting his ant farm from the outside. Suddenly, Jim sees all the paths and tunnels in his nest. He can see that by entering the nest from the north rather than the west, he could reduce the distance he has to carry the material by meters. He sees another ant tending to a meaningless job when they could together share Jim's load. When Jim wakes up the next morning, he runs to his superiors and tells them what he saw. He draws a picture of the nest and suggests some changes to the work process. Jim's bosses are amazed. Why didn't they think of this? Soon, Jim's workload is reduced, and he has the energy to enjoy happy hour with his friends before going to bed. Similarly to Jim's dream, a user journey map provides a bird's eye view of the big picture. So if you have no energy to go to happy hour every once in a while, try mapping out your user journey.